Archangel Michael says, "The air around you is shifting tonight, carrying with it a current of energy that cannot be stopped. A wave of information, sharp and unstoppable, is racing toward you at a speed your mind can barely comprehend. It is not an ordinary message. It holds the power to rearrange everything you thought you knew about your life. You may have already sensed the whispers in the silence, the restless pull in your chest as if something is approaching. This is not coincidence. This is alignment carefully orchestrated in realms beyond your sight. The one delivering it has moved through shadows, avoiding eyes that would try to destroy this truth before it reaches you. Every tick of the clock brings it closer, and with each passing moment the vibration of your surroundings grows heavier. This is a sign that the veil between what is hidden and what must be revealed is thinning quickly. By the time it arrives, you will not be able to turn away from its weight. Forces have tried to intercept it, hands that feared what would happen if you knew the truth, but the message is protected, wrapped in layers of divine authority that no human scheme can tear apart. When it reaches you, it will demand your attention in a way you have never experienced before. Type Amen to get blessing 333. It is coming through multiple channels, some physical, some spiritual, each designed to reach you no matter where you are. Even if you close your doors, even if you turn away, the echo of it will find its way into your space. You will feel it before you see it. A tension in the air, as if the room itself is holding its breath. The origin of this message is older than your current struggles, rooted in promises made long before you were aware. Someone who holds a connection to your fate has set this chain in motion. Their decision to act now is no accident. It is calculated to align with this exact moment in time. You must prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, because this is not simply news, it is a shift in reality. Once you know, you will carry the weight of action. There will be no return to not knowing. Your decisions in the next few days will determine how this truth shapes your path. The reason it is urgent is because a counterforce is also moving quickly. They do not want you to hear this, because if you do, their control will collapse. It is a silent battle, and you are at the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 444. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "The guardians around you have increased in number for this exact reason. Their presence will be stronger than usual. Flashes of light, unexpected chills, sudden moments of clarity. They are intercepting every attempt to twist or distort what is on its way. This message has crossed oceans, passed through locked rooms, and slipped past guarded gates. It has traveled in whispers, in coded notes, in fleeting conversations overheard by the right person at the right time. Its urgency is not just about speed, it's about precision, hitting your life at the exact point where change is inevitable. When it arrives, it will not come with confusion. It will come like a clear strike to your awareness. You will recognize instantly that this is the very thing your spirit has been waiting for. It will make sense in ways you cannot explain, and you will feel the truth of it in your bones. Someone close to you is aware of what is coming, but they are afraid to speak. Their fear is not of you. It is of those who will retaliate if this truth is spoken too soon. They are hoping the message gets to you without their direct involvement to keep them safe. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. The wind itself seems to be carrying fragments of what you are meant to hear. You may notice a sudden ringing in your ears, a subtle hum that wasn't there before. That is the frequency of the message breaking through barriers to get closer to you. Objects around you may shift slightly, lights may flicker, and moments of stillness will feel heavier. This is the atmosphere adjusting for the delivery. The same way the air changes before a storm, you will feel an odd mixture of anticipation and unease, knowing something is about to happen. The one who set this in motion has risked their position, their safety, and even their own future. They knew that holding this information any longer would destroy the chance for you to act. Their loyalty to you outweighed their fear of the consequences. Every layer of your life will feel touched when this arrives. It will not just affect one area. It will ripple through relationships, opportunities, and choices. It will demand that you reframe your priorities because nothing will look the same afterward. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. There are signs in your daily routine that this news is near. The same numbers repeating, names you haven't heard in years, suddenly appearing, unusual patterns forming. These are not random, they are aligning you with the exact moment the truth will reach you. You might feel a sudden urge to be in a particular place at a specific time. Follow that instinct without hesitation because the path is being guided. The meeting point between you and the message is already chosen. This urgency is also about protection. The longer you remain unaware, the more risk grows around you. Those who fear this truth are accelerating their own moves, hoping to act before you can respond. There are whispers in places you cannot see, your name carried between lips in hidden rooms. Not all of these voices are against you. Some are on your side, quietly working in your favor. But the battle between these sides is reaching its highest point right now. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. Archangel Michael says, the truth cannot be hidden from you any longer. For too long it has been trapped in the possession of those unworthy to hold it. Now it is breaking free, propelled toward you with unstoppable force. Do not dismiss sudden urges to check certain messages, open a forgotten drawer, or answer an unfamiliar call. The delivery may come disguised in something ordinary, but inside it will be extraordinary. The timing will feel impossible yet perfect. You will likely be in the middle of something else when it strikes. This is intentional. It wants to catch you off guard, so your reaction is pure and instinctive. No filters, no rehearsed words, just the raw truth meeting you face to face. In that moment you will understand why the universe has been so loud around you lately. The restlessness, the strange coincidences, the intense dreams, all of it was preparation. You are about to be placed in a position of choice that will determine the next chapter of your life. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. The urgency is so strong that even time seems to be bending to make space for this event. You may feel days moving strangely, some passing too fast, others dragging unnaturally. This is not your imagination, it is the way reality reshapes itself to accommodate destiny. Those who tried to stop this from reaching you underestimated your resilience. They believed you could be distracted, delayed, or manipulated into looking the other way, but the pull toward this truth is magnetic, and nothing will keep it from finding you. Now this news will not just change what you know, it will change who you are. It will awaken strengths you didn't know you carried. It will strip away illusions you didn't realize you were living under. When you hear it, your first reaction will be disbelief. but that will fade quickly, because deep down your soul has already known. This is simply the confirmation of what your spirit felt all along. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You will feel the approach of this moment in your heartbeat. It may quicken at unexpected times as if responding to something you can't yet see. That is your inner compass reacting to the unseen movement of events rushing toward you. The delivery may come through a person, but it is not limited to human hands. Signs, sounds, and unexplainable occurrences will guide you like invisible markers on a map. Each one will push you closer to the instant where nothing can be undone. The one bringing this news knows the risks. They are moving quickly, avoiding detection, making choices that cannot be reversed. It is not just courage. They have been instructed by a higher force to get this to you. Now every step they take toward you narrows the gap between truth and revelation. Every delay from outside interference becomes harder to hold back. The message is alive in its urgency, pressing against the boundaries that separate you from it. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Strange patterns will begin forming in your life in the hours before it arrives. People you barely know may suddenly act nervous around you, avoiding eye contact. You might overhear fragments of conversation that seem unrelated, but they will hold hidden meaning. In dreams you may see faces from your past, places you haven't visited in years. These are not memories. They are keys preparing you to unlock what is coming. The feeling will linger even after you wake, a silent countdown ticking in your mind. The news will not be whispered, it will strike like a sudden spark in darkness. The moment you encounter it, you will know it was meant for you alone. Its impact will be so sharp that the world around you may feel momentarily silent. Once it's in your hands, you will be faced with a decision that will test your courage. There will be no neutral ground. You will either act on it or lose its power forever. You will understand why this message had to travel faster than your doubts. Type Amen to get blessing. 525. Archangel Michael says the veil over this truth is already tearing apart. Those who try to keep it hidden are beginning to sense their control slipping. Their moves are becoming desperate, and desperation always leaves mistakes. The light guiding this toward you is relentless. Every obstruction is being dismantled piece by piece. No matter how impossible it seemed, even those who once opposed you will find themselves unable to stop what is set in motion. You may notice small disruptions in your day, a sudden call canceled, a meeting moved, a delay in plans. These are adjustments being made so you are in the exact position to receive the truth. The timing is as precise as the message itself. The closer it gets, the more your instincts will sharpen. You will feel drawn to check certain places, speak to certain people, or revisit certain memories. These urges are not random. They are part of the final alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 818. In the very last stretch, the energy will feel almost overwhelming. Your surroundings may seem sharper, colors more vivid, sounds more defined. It is your awareness expanding to catch every detail of the delivery. You might sense eyes watching you, not with malice but with anticipation. These are the unseen watchers ensuring the news reaches you without interference. They have been stationed around you long before you even knew there was something to receive. When it comes, it will not simply be words, it will be a moment that lives in your memory forever. It will carry both relief and urgency, telling you that while you are now armed with truth, the clock is still ticking. There will be actions that must follow immediately, and when you take them, the entire path ahead will shift. The obstacles you once thought permanent will begin to dissolve. Doors that were locked tight will suddenly swing open in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 404. The air will carry a different weight in the hours before it happens. You will notice how even familiar spaces feel charged, as though something unseen is passing through them. That subtle pressure is the vibration of the truth moving into place. Someone close to the situation is watching the path carefully, tracking every possible obstacle. They know this message cannot afford to be slowed, not even by seconds. Their focus is entirely on making sure it reaches you before any interference can take hold. You may be guided to certain locations without knowing why. A sudden change of plans, a quick detour, or a delay could be the exact step needed for you to cross paths with the messenger. Every shift will be part of the design, not an accident. The one carrying this truth is aware that once it reaches you, the balance of power changes instantly. They have seen what happens when information like this is revealed. It turns tides, ends control, and exposes hidden intentions. This is why urgency is the lifeline of this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The first sign of its arrival may be a sound, a notification, a knock, or even a voice calling your name unexpectedly. You will feel a spark of recognition in your chest the moment it happens. Your body will know before your mind catches up. Inside this truth lies more than just facts. It contains the final piece of a puzzle you have been unconsciously trying to solve for years. When placed into your hands, everything will connect in ways you couldn't have forced before. This is not just for your benefit. It affects those around you. Some in ways they will welcome, others in ways they will fear. It is a turning point, a moment where all choices afterward are measured against this one. That is why it is racing toward you, because time cannot be wasted. Now the speed is not random, it matches the closing gap of an opportunity. If you receive it and act, you open doors that will not appear again. If you miss it, the window shuts and the silence that follows will be heavier than before. Type Amen to get blessing. 919. Archangel Michael says, the divine seal protecting this news cannot be broken by those who wish you harm. They may try to delay, distort, or distract, but their reach stops short of the final moment. This delivery is locked to your energy signature. It will not be claimed by anyone else. You will sense when it's within hours of arrival. Your thoughts will sharpen. Your mood may shift suddenly and your awareness will be heightened. It will feel like being awake in a dream where every detail is meaningful. Those who have been silently supporting you will step back now. Their role is done. They've cleared the way for the truth to travel freely. The final steps are between you and the moment itself. When it reaches you, do not hesitate to take it seriously. The tone, the details, the timing, everything will speak to its authenticity. You will know beyond doubt that this is not coincidence. Type Amen to get blessing 454. In the moments just before, time may seem to slow. It's not because events are moving slower, it's because your senses are stretching to absorb every instant. Your spirit will know this is the threshold. The truth will hit with the force of clarity, and there will be no mistaking its purpose. It will show you what has been hidden, what has been denied, and what has been building behind the scenes. You will finally see the pattern that was invisible before. With that understanding will come a deep, steady strength. You will know exactly what to do even if you haven't prepared for it consciously. It is the kind of direction that doesn't require planning, only action, and once you step forward, nothing will be able to push you back into the shadows. This is why it had to reach you now, because you are ready to hold it, because the moment has arrived for the truth to change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 55. The final stretch of its journey is the most dangerous, not because it can be stopped now, but because the forces against it will make their last desperate attempts. They will stir confusion, create distractions, and throw obstacles in your path. You must remain anchored no matter how sudden these disruptions feel. They are only noise, temporary storms meant to pull your focus away. If you keep your attention steady, nothing will be able to break the connection. Someone on the other side is watching every moment, ensuring the thread remains unbroken. They are skilled in moving silently, slipping through the cracks where others would be seen. Their determination matches the urgency of the news itself. There will be a sign when the distance between you and this truth is almost gone. It might be a sudden stillness in the air, a light shift in your surroundings, or an unexpected pause in your day. The world will seem to hold its breath as if aware of what is about to happen. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You may notice technology behaving strangely, screens flickering, calls dropping, messages appearing at odd times. These are not errors, they are indicators of interference being pushed aside. The path is being cleared even in the digital space, so the truth can move freely. This message has a weight that can be felt before it is even spoken. It is charged with energy, and that energy is drawn to you specifically. It will bypass anyone who tries to claim it for themselves. Those who tried to hide this have underestimated the protection surrounding it. Every time they tried to block it, another path was formed. Every time they closed a door, a new one opened somewhere else, and now all the roads lead to you. The moment is too close for it to be stopped. The delivery is inevitable, and you are at the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 262. Archangel Michael says, "This is the kind of revelation that resets everything." It is not a simple update or a passing detail. It is the cornerstone of your next chapter. It is the missing thread that ties together every unexplained moment you've lived. When it comes, you may feel an overwhelming rush of emotions: relief, shock, anger, gratitude. Do not suppress them. They are part of the release, part of clearing the space for what comes next. The message will not just inform you, it will equip you. It will give you the leverage you need to make the changes that have seemed impossible until now. It will open options you didn't even know were waiting. Once you act on it, the ripple will be instant. You will see doors opening within days, some even within hours. The momentum it brings will not slow down. Type Amen to get blessing 848. The truth will arrive in a form you cannot ignore. It will demand your full attention the moment it touches your life. It may be words, it may be a physical object, or it may even be an encounter with someone carrying it directly. Whatever form it takes, it will be unmistakable. It will have a presence, something in it that makes you feel as if time itself shifted to make space for it. You will not doubt for even a second that this is the moment you were being prepared for. When you take it in, the path forward will be illuminated in a way you have never seen before. What was once confusing will become crystal clear, and in that clarity, you will finally see why it had to come at this exact time. This is not the end. It is the unlocking of a new beginning. The message is not just news, it is a key, and the door it opens will change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 393. The closer it gets, the more the atmosphere around you will tighten. You will feel moments of silence stretch unnaturally long, as if the world itself is pausing to listen. Even the smallest noises will seem sharper, carrying a sense of importance. In this final approach, unseen eyes are fixed on you, not with hostility, but with a watchful guard. They have been stationed to ensure this truth slips past every hand that would twist it. Their presence may feel like a chill down your spine, or a sudden warmth on your skin. The one carrying the message is moving with precision. Every step is calculated to avoid unnecessary risk. They know the value of what they hold is too high to be placed in careless hands. By now the weight of what is coming may already be pressing on your thoughts. It's why you've been restless, why you've been sensing a shift you can't fully explain. The unseen has already begun to shape the scene. Type Amen to get blessing 747. It will reach you in a way that defies ordinary delivery. Perhaps in a conversation that begins casually, but turns suddenly serious. Perhaps in an object placed before you without explanation. The moment you encounter it, you will feel an instant surge of recognition. Your body will react before your mind. Your breath may quicken, your heartbeat may race. This is the truth you have been unknowingly waiting to meet. Its arrival will trigger a chain reaction. Not only will it shift your understanding, but it will alter the moves of those connected to your life. Some will retreat, others will move closer, each reacting to the new reality you now hold. You will notice how quickly the energy around you changes. Doors you once found locked will now open with ease, and paths that were clouded will clear with startling speed. Type Amen to get blessing. 626. Archangel Michael says, the protection surrounding this moment is unbreakable. Even if storms rise, even if distractions scream for your attention, the delivery will not be stopped. The urgency comes not from fear of loss, but from the importance of timing. Everything about this message has been aligned with this exact phase of your life. If it had come earlier, you might not have understood its value. If it had come later, it might have missed its intended impact entirely. Now it arrives when your mind is ready, your heart is steady, and your spirit is prepared. This is the perfect intersection where knowing leads to action without hesitation. You will find strength in yourself that surprises even you. The truth will not demand you to act alone. The right allies will reveal themselves quickly once it's in your hands. They have been waiting in the background for the right signal. This is it. Type Amen to get blessing 515. When it arrives, it will feel like more than just hearing or reading something. It will feel like a shift in the air itself. Colors may seem brighter, sounds more defined, your awareness sharper than usual. It will be as if the world has momentarily leaned in to witness this crossing point in your story. You will know in that moment that everything before it led you here, every delay, every strange sign, every moment of uncertainty was part of this alignment. It will feel like puzzle pieces snapping together all at once, and once you know, you cannot unknow. The clarity it brings will make it impossible to return to the way things were. You will carry this truth forward, and it will reshape everything it touches. From that moment your steps will feel lighter, not because the path is easier, but because you will finally see where it leads. And in that knowing, you will walk with purpose that cannot be shaken. This is the power of the message traveling toward you. Now type Amen to get blessing 282.